Today I'm going to be trying out this Echo blower. This is a PB-250. So I bought this used. Don't know anything about it. Haven't started it yet. Bought it about 3 weeks ago from a thrift store. And we'll take a look at it a little closer here. We'll try to start this up for the first time. But I'm getting it out today because I think it's a pretty good day. We've had some pretty bad storming here. You can see a tree that fell down here. It's a pine tree that fell in the back of the yard here. We're coming off the end of Hurricane Zeta here, and let's walk out and take a look at the tree here. So Hurricane Zeta came through the Gulf last night, and then it came up northeast, northeast, kind of towards the northeast coast, and it hit our area about 5 a.m. and it was traveling very fast. It was actually gone in about 2.5 hours. But yeah, it knocked down this tree. I wasn't here, but I'm sure a lot of people in the area heard this, probably neighbors here. See how it snapped that pine tree? This pine tree, well, it would have been about 60 foot. So a lot of cutting up here, but the blower is not going to be. We're not going to use the blower here today. But I wanted to get the blower out today because we've got a lot of debris in the yard that we can use it for, driveway, and we'll try out some leaves. But yeah, this storm has pretty much passed. I mean, this is the same day. So I've got the blower out here, taking a closer look. I have not tried to start it yet. I think I want to do a few things to it before I attempt to start it. You can see that it does have gas already in it, pre-mixed. And by the way, this is a 50-to-1 gas to oil ratio on the blower. But yeah, it had fuel already in it when I bought it, so my initial reaction was, wow, that's great. You know, it's already got, it's already ready to go. But, you know, that might not be a great thing. Someone may have gassed it up and then they couldn't start it, so they donated it. I don't know. But overall, it looks pretty clean. Looks like it's been treated pretty well. So let's go ahead and pull the plug here. And before we do that, before we take the plug out, let's go ahead and take a look at the filter here. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all, really. Let's pull this plug out here and take a look at it. By the way, it tells you what plug to get here. That's always handy. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, let's pull the plug out here. A little rust on the outside there. Okay, that would be more of a lean. Probably clean that up a little bit before we put it back. Just put it in there for right now. Okay, I want to look at the spark arrestor. Maybe pull that cover off and take a look at the screen. Okay, let's try to get to the spark arrestor screen and see how that looks. One of the screws is missing here on the cover. The rest of them were not that tight. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cover off and I'll get right back. Alright, so here's where I'm at. I removed the spark arrestor cover here, and there's supposed to be a gasket now and a screen, and the gasket is broken here. You can see that. You can see one of the screws broke off. That, you know, I thought it was missing, but you can see that it's broken off in there. And there's no screen. But it doesn't look too bad. So, I don't know if there's going to be a problem with that or not, but yeah, someone has been there and messing with that. So I don't have a gasket and a screen, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it back in place and you know, see if it'll start, see if it'll run. I'm going to try to take a look at the fuel filter here if I can find out. That looks pretty clean. Doesn't look too bad. Alright, let's put the plug back in. Put the cover back on here temporarily. Let's go ahead and take it back off and give it a little blow with some compressed air. Okay, I think we're ready to see if it'll start for the first time. Alright, so I don't have starting instructions on this, so I'm just going to wing it here. If I can't get it started, I'll look and try to get a manual. You you know, we're going to make sure that this is you know, in the on position there. Now there is a carburetor or throttle adjustment right here. I'm going to leave that where they have it here. I believe they're calling this a purge bulb. That already has fuel in it from the last time, whenever it was started. Apparently it wasn't that long ago, if it was started at all. So I don't know how many times I'll have to push that. Probably not many. Probably like maybe 2 or 3, I'm guessing. It does have enough fuel here to start it. And we're going to put it cold choke position right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to start it here. What do you know? So yeah, I don't know if you, so yeah, what I was trying to say was after it warmed up a little bit, I pulled the throttle, held it in the full throttle position, put it on run all the way, and it would bog down. After doing that a few times, kind of leveled out, and it seems to be running much better. So let's try it one more time before we actually start blowing. Alright, so I was trying to get a shot of the fuel lines where they, in case you have one of these and you're wondering. But yeah, just poured the rest of the gas out. I ran it for about 40-45 minutes. Did pretty well cleaning up the yard. Easy to use, pretty light handheld unit here. Works just fine for doing what I used it for. It is loud though, especially since the muffler's been kind of messed with there. But not a bad unit at all. Yeah, not bad at all. Ran well. I'm really kind of surprised that it ran at all, and it's nice. It started as easy as it did. So we'll definitely be using this in the future. May do something about the spark arrestor there sometime. But again, Echo PB-250, nice little unit. Thanks for watching, and till next time, take care.